Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, we heard that the IFA priests have come again to expose Olori Mariam. You know say ever since, Mariam have been committing a lot and confessing a lot, yet nothing was done about it. Some time ago, they said they saw a charm under the king's chamber. After some interrogations and all of that, she accepted allegedly that she was the one who dropped it and gave one nasty reasons and all of that. So according to her, then she said that it was because of the strange man with a whip that has been tormenting her in the palace, that was why she dropped those things in the palace, that her babalawo gave it to her, so that those things will not be haunting her again. That was what they said she said, accordingly, allegedly. So, but other people have been thinking that the king was unable to send Mariam out of the palace because he has committed a lot with Mariam when it has to do with a financial aspect, because they believe that Mariam has a lot of money and have helped the king in one way or the other. Because they said there was a time he had issue with the real estate problem, because he's into real estate management. They said it was Mariam who helped him out then. So with all of this, from what we are hearing allegedly, she has been of help when it has to do with finance to the king. So that is why a lot of people keep believing that the king cannot send Mariam out of the palace, irrespective of all that she have been doing. So a lot of people have believed that for so much for quite a long time now, that anytime they say Mariam confess or do something, everybody will conclude, highest 2 or 3 days, she will come back and beg the king, and it will remain business as usual. So my people, from what we are hearing allegedly this time around, they said those things are not the reason why Mariam has not been sent out of the kingdom by the king. So a lot of people have been asking, what exactly is the reason why she have not been sent out of the palace? Because she have committed a whole lot of crime. As in, ever since we keep hearing what they are doing in that palace, her own done too much. This Mariam, her own done too much. I mean, and why the king cannot send her out is the major problem here. So finally, they said an Ifa priest exposed her deepest secret. We do know that she be Mamalawo herself. Yes, from what we are hearing, they said she too they go Babalawo house, they do 1 or 2. And after everything, all of them go expose. So this time around, they said the Ifa priest exposed that Mariam is using will I call it a magic staff or a manipulative staff. That this is the reason why whatever she commit, the king will not keep quiet. The elders cannot do anything about it. Even when the women will come and do gra gra gra, before you know it, all of them will go and rest. That is because they said allegedly that Mariam is using this juju that is filled with staff. That staff with concussion, juju and everything, that she is using it to manipulate the king. That the king will be angry whenever she commits any crime, because she too they commit. And the king will say, I will do this, I will do that, I will take so action and all of that. When Mariam enters her chambers and come out and talk to the king, everything will be settled. The way it will happen, it will surprise everyone. They said even the elders, because a lot of people have been saying, if the king cannot do anything about Mariam's attitude in the palace, why can't the elders do? They say she is also manipulating the elders. Of course, if she's able to manipulate the king, although one will say the king is her husband, she's always too close to him and all of that. But if Mariam can manipulate the king, allegedly, it simply means that she can as well manipulate the elders. And from what we are hearing allegedly now, they said she is also using that staff to manipulate the elders. That anytime you bring an issue that concerns when Mariam, among the elders or in a meeting where the elders are gathered, they will just say, okay, they will talk about it later. And after everything, no one will say anything about it. A lot of people have been saying it's because she is bribing them. She's giving them enough money to shut up and all of that. From what we are hearing, they said no be about that money. Because if it is about money, someone like this Olori Elizabeth is well to do, and they give them, but not to support her in anything. And we also hear that the Ronke too, they give too. So in as much as some people will say, they're always supporting Runke because Runke is a blue-blooded and all of that. What of Mariam? They said Mariam don't commit a lot. She don't do something where we say she suppose don't leave that palace long time ago. But yet the king cannot do anything about it. The elders too, they are helpless because they say she uses that staff to manipulate everyone in the palace, and they see it as nothing. That is why you see her commit today, run out of the palace tomorrow. After 2-3 days, she will come back. Everything will be settled. My people, while are they? This Ajuju get power, but I know that God is more powerful than all of them. So, according to this Ifa priest, she said that unless Mariam bring out that staff and destroy it, that nothing will ever change. That even if after this confession now, if she go and do what she dey do with that staff, the king cannot do anything concerning her in that palace. That she is more dangerous than a lot of people think. Okay, they said also that she uses that staff to control the Olories. That was why anytime she gathered them to do one or two, they will believe, as in they will accept her evil intentions and all of that, and they will start carrying it out. That if not, had it been that Mariam is not in that palace, that it would have been long ago that Queen Naomi would have returned to the palace. But Mariam is doing everything within her power. But this time around, they said she is becoming helpless. She is really becoming helpless because that, it be like say that staff know they get power again. Because as for the Ifa priest to know about it, it simply means that even if they manipulate the Ifa priest before, they manipulate the Ifa priest again. And according to the Ifa priest, they say Maria should bring that and destroy it. That if not, there is nothing she do in the palace that anyone can do anything about it. Even those Ooni of Ife sisters that are making noise lately about Mariam's attitude in the palace, they said they cannot do anything. That all they can do is just talk. Mariam will go and do her own. All of them will go and rest. And that is what has been going on in this palace ever since. So, the people, that's so we hear them. I just pray that it is all alleged information, that it is not true. Because if it is true, that means the king is heading for doom. But God will not allow that to happen. The God of Queen Naomi will always vindicate him. And I hope everyone in the palace that have good intention. So my people, now so we hear them. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Bye for now. Love you guys.